guess what? What?
It is I, Rex!
Hey guys, what is happening? Welcome back to Hearthstone Beta. It's time to make a mage deck. This mage deck that we're going to be making is really spell focused and offensive focused. So it's a lot of board control. It's a lot of spell cards that can really maintain control of the board, as well as some high-end offensive spells like the Fireballs, Pyroblasts, and a couple minions that if we can buff up can really do some damage. The first thing that we're going to add to the deck is Mana Wurm. We're going to add 2 of these guys. We're going to pick 1 Mirror Image. It's a good defensive card to have. We'll do 2 Arcane Missiles. Okay, 1 Sorcerer's Apprentice. Your spells cost 1 less. 2 Cone of Colds. Freeze a minion and the minions next to it. Deal 1 damage to them. Without a doubt, 2 Fireballs. And 2 Polymorphs. Mid to late rounds, holding on to Polymorph is going to be huge, especially when they drop a nice beastly minion that we can turn into a sheep. Arcane Intellect, crucial card. To draw 2 cards is pretty nice to have. It's only 3 mana crystals. Let's go ahead and get 2 Frostbolts. Deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it. Okay, let's pick up 2 Blizzards. Deal 2 damage to all enemy minions and freeze them. Come on, you have to have this. We're going to pick up 2 of these guys. Spell damage plus 1, Battlecry, draw a card. Yes, for the mage, this is crucial. Okay, we're going to pick up 1 Pyroblast. This is pretty much my favorite card of the whole mage deck. It's so awesome! And there's nothing they can do. It goes right past taunt cards as well, I think. We'll pick up 1 Flamestrike. I don't think you need 2 Flamestrikes. 1 Flamestrike, it's expensive. It's 7 mana crystals. You just use it at the right time. I think the ArcheMage card could be a good legendary card to substitute. And the reason I say that is because every time I cast a spell with this card on the board, it's going to give me a Fireball spell. So that's pretty sweet. Fireball and Pyroblast is pretty much, in my opinion, the best cards that the Mage has, just because you can attack anybody at any time, and it does 6 damage. 6 or 10 damage if you have Pyroblast. So Mirror Entity would be nice just because if they do play a nice minion and I get lucky, I will have another minion on the board. We'll pick up 1 Blood Mage, Thalnos. Spell damage plus 1, Death Rattle, draw a card. So when this guy dies, yeah, we'll be able to draw a card as well. This card is pretty awesome. There can be some good combos with the Wild Pyromancer. The only thing is he does damage to everybody. So okay, let's go ahead and pick up 2 Kobolds. A lot of the cards we're picking up have spell damage plus 1. These cards, if they're all out on the table, my Fireball or Pyroblast is going to be ridiculous. Pretty insane. So we'll see what happens. For the last 2 cards, where is it? Novice Engineer. Draw a card. Okay, so here's our mage deck. I am up against a Paladin named Lazarus. Crap. I think Lazarus is a pretty good player. I've heard of this guy before. Okay, so I don't need Polymorph right off the bat. Everything else I'm going to hold on to just because they're 1s and 2s. Polymorph, down the road, I want to save this. I want to really hurt this guy with Polymorph when he puts a good minion out. And that's probably going to be in the later round, so... Okay, I'll take Fireball, that's fine. And we are going second. Another Mana Wurm. That's pretty sweet, actually. Oh, check this move out. Watch this move. Watch this crazy move. Check this out. I could have played that better, but that's okay. I do have board control on round 3, and I do have 2 Mana Wurms out. But what's nice is I will cast another spell right here. That's going to give my Mana Wurms some attack, as well as I'll be getting 2 cards from it. So.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Let me
I guess the question is, does Lazarus have any type of Master Spell, or... Oh. Okay, that's interesting. I'd rather have him use it early on, I guess. Sweet. Let's use some spell cards real quick. This should be fun.
No, take candle. Me?
Done. Interesting, okay.
Not on my watch.
Okay, well this is where we're going to play Cone of Cold. Cone of Cold will give my guys more.
Oh, this is so much fun!
Check this out. What else can we do here? I don't want to have my Mana Wurm die just yet. He's only at 1 health. He's down 8 health. This deck is working out actually pretty decent. I'm very surprised. That's the game. I have a Fireball. I would call that a flawless victory. We'll see what happens, though. Getting these Mana Wurms out early on is just insane.
The victory.
Honestly, did not expect to win that quickly. I mean, that was unbelievable. That was
Awesome. Well, the Mage deck of Doom is 1-0. Let's do one more round here and see what happens. Okay, second round. I'm up against a warrior named Frost. I don't need any of these cards right now. There are too many mana crystals. I am going first, so I only get 3 cards. Not the biggest help, but I do have a Novice Engineer I can throw down, so that's fine. Might take me a minute to get started here. Uh-oh, he might have a Murloc deck. The nice thing about the Murloc deck is it does a lot of damage early on, but I have a lot of counters for that. I have a lot of spell cards that will really own up Murlocs. I mean, the thing about Murlocs is they do have decent attack damage, especially when they stack with each other, but in terms of health, they don't have a ton of health, so we'll see what happens. I think controlling the board is going to be important. I'll throw my Novice Engineer on next round. A 2-1 though, there's no point in having that there. Okay, getting a lot of high cards. I mean, high cards are great, but I really need some low cards here if I want to kind of make my move. I think next round we'll go ahead and throw out Arcane Intellect, get 2 cards. The more cards I can get right now, the better.
Oh, if you're sure.
I mean, is it worth, you know, dealing 3 damage to him right now? I don't think so. I think this is a good card to hold for minions. So I'll just hold on to it. I guess I can always drop the Drake now. I mean, I'm going to draw a card from that, and plus that's going to give me 1 spell damage. I think the higher rounds are going to be good to have that. I'm surprised he actually doesn't have any more minions on the board. I'm not sure what his strategy is here. All right, what can we do here, guys? Let's do it. Let's do the Drake.
If you're sure.
Job done.
Okay, he's starting to go on the offensive here. It looks like he's probably going to attack my Drake. Yep. Smart move on his part. Wow, a lot of glowing cards here. So many options, so many choices here.
What to do?
I hope you like my invention. No, take candle. Oh, if you're sure.
As long as I can maintain board control, this is going to be fun. This is a great card. I mean, every time he gets damage, he gains 3 attack. I mean, is it worth, yeah, let's just do it.
If you're sure. If you're sure.
I got spells, I got minions. We're in a good position here. It just really depends on what he is going to play next.
Tazdingo! Yes!
I'm surprised he totally ignored my my Kobold, which is stupid in my opinion. This guy gives me 1 spell damage. I guess the question is, should I Polymorph Senjin, or should I hold off? I feel like he's probably going to bring in a better minion in a minute. So since that's the case, what we can do is we can maybe freeze some of these guys real quick. But what I can do is I can drop him again. That's going to give me +1 to spell damage. Now I have +2 to spell damage. Wow, I have 2 blizzards on the table. That's pretty awesome. I'm waiting for him to put a good minion on the table here. I want to turn him into a sheep. I'm so excited to turn his best minion into a sheep. I know he's holding out on me here. It is round 8 though. It's round 8. It's time to put a big minion on the table. What happens here? Oh. Okay. Okay, so maybe he does have the Murloc deck here. Okay.
done.
And that is what I've been saving my Polymorph for. Awesome. Been waiting for that to come up. I'm so excited. All right. Now it's going to be fun. Make him think about what secret I have. Next play is going to be my ArcheMage. That does scare me though. That's a really good card, and I don't have any more polymorphs, so...
You require my assistance.
Down to 14, I have another Fireball card, and I have the Pyroblast. It's over. Unless he can pull some crazy combo and kill me right now. I don't think that's going to happen. Wow, Counterspell worked! Unbelievable! That's a game. What an awesome mage deck. 2-0 so far, guys. Doing well. I really like this new deck. Thanks again so much for tuning in, guys. My name is Ripper X. Peace out.